It's patch 4.1. Venti, the Anemo Archon, is getting its rerun. With all the new Fontaine characters such as Furina just around the corner, you're not sure if you want to get him. You then stumbled upon my video and decided to go for Venti anyway. It turns out you're lucky and managed to get him. But now, with all your already built teams, you're not sure where you fit him. Given that Venti is so similar to Kazuha, you can just replace Kazuha with Venti in those teams, correct? Wrong. Kazuha and Venti are totally different characters in their own right. Kazuha's main focus is to buff the elemental damage of the team with some crowd control, while Venti's main purpose is to provide the strongest crowd control in the game, rendering smaller enemies immobile. So, play him like such. That said, both can also reduce the elemental resistance of the enemy if you do give them the 4-piece Viridescent Vanera artifact set. So, which type of teams can you put him in to capitalize on the crowd control that he provides? Simple. First, which type of elemental reaction can also render smaller enemies immobile? Yes, that's right, the freeze reaction. However, it is important to first group the enemies together so that you can even apply the right elements for them. So, Venti will be great for a freeze team. In my case, I'm using him in a team of Ayaka, Ayato, and Shenhe. Of course, you can always swap Ayato for Kokomi, or even use 4-star characters such as Rosaria. It's all ultimately up to your own discretion. But anyway, this team is really perfect if you don't want your enemies to move ever again, thereby allowing you to be the sole damage dealer in that fight. Second, the problem with a lot of characters in Genshin is that they are better single target and do not really like enemies who are too far spread apart. For example, Yoimiya is single target, so it makes it harder for her to attack multiple enemies at once. That is where with Venti, you can group these annoying enemies together. Although she is still single target, the swirl damage and grouping can create an easier time for Yoimiya to deal damage. Couple this with Fischl's skill to apply Electro, and you got strong overloaded reactions without the drawback of enemies flying back. This also works with the Wanderer and Xiao. Wanderer being more single target, while Xiao knocks enemies back when he uses his plunging attack, which does not help him at all. Grouping these smaller enemies together with Venti will allow both of them to deal more damage to their enemies without fear of them being too far spread out or too far away from the damage. That said, you can still use Venti very flexibly with any other character that needs grouping and can hit enemies in Venti's burst. Maybe like the national team? If you like this video so far, it would be great if you can subscribe to my channel if you haven't, as it will really help me to get to my goal of 4,000 subscribers. Thank you so much! Third, the one main appeal of Venti, above everything else, is that he's an Archon. So, what's great is that he will still pair extremely well with the currently available Genshin Archons, being Nahida, Zhongli, and Raiden. He'll trap the enemies together while also swirling Electro, and thereby helping to trigger more aggravate and spread reactions to deal even more damage. Finally, another point to Venti is the traversal that he provides. You would use his elemental skill to summon a gust of wind to glide into the air. What's more, he is also of the Anemo element, which pairing with another character grants the Anemo resonance to increase the team's movement speed. So, he will be perfect for helping to explore the new regions. Pairing him with a character like the Wanderer can even help to traverse the map even faster, while pairing with Kazuha can help with a quicker vertical traversal. Or you know, if you have all three of them, you can even put all of them together to become the ultimate traversal team for Fontaine exploration. In case you missed my previous video, you can also use the Favonius Bow on Venti to give him more ER, or in my case, the Stringless for more elemental mastery. For artifacts, you want to give him the 4-piece Viridescent Venera artifact for elemental resistance down when swirling, an energy recharge sands, animal damage goblet, and an elemental mastery circlet. If you'd like to see how you can create a team to 36-star the Abyss, please click the video on the right. If you would like to see my other Genshin Impact videos, please click the playlist on the left. Once again, thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!